What's up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 things that I think everybody should do before the age of 21. Number 1, first and foremost, is you need to build your credit, and most importantly, understand what credit is, right? I think this is something that a lot of people before they're 21, they don't really understand the importance of credit or really even what credit is, and they really just try to use it to get like their first car or something as soon as they turn 18 or 19. And in most cases, they won't even loan you. The bank won't loan you anything on your credit because it's too new. But I think it's important to start to establish it, understand it, and start to build it. Also important to understand that business credit and personal credit are 2 separate things. So keep that in mind. Number 2, you should begin investing into your personal brand. When I was like 17, 18 years old, I started investing into my personal brand. I was paying a social media manager to help manage my profile, help me build my following, and also started investing into high quality content. I think everybody should invest into some high quality produced photos or videos. You know, find a local photographer or videographer that's just starting out. Say, hey, you know, I'm interested in maybe hiring you to do a shoot. I want to get some photos in a variety of outfits and make your Instagram feed look presentable. I think everybody should invest into their personal brand, whether it be with time, money, or energy. Find a way to give yourself that high quality first impressions. You know what they say, first impressions last a lifetime, and so you should definitely make sure that you guys are putting together some high quality stuff. Number 3 is probably the most important one on this list, and I think everybody should audit their circle and take a look at the people around you. Are you inspired? Are these people that are going down a path that you want to go down? Are they becoming the people that you want to be like, or do you just get along with them because you guys laugh together or you make good jokes in class? Like, really evaluate your circle, and I do this still to this day. Audit your circle. Say, hey, are these people where I want to be, or are they progressing towards where I want to be? You're an average of the 5 people they spend the most time with. So if these people are small-minded or okay with being low achievers, like, those are not people that you really want to surround yourself with. They say the fastest way to kill a big dream is you tell it to a small-minded person. And if everybody around you doesn't ever have the drive or the ambition to go make millions of dollars, but you say you want to be a millionaire, don't expect that to ever become a reality, because if all your people around you are okay with making $40,000 a year, you're not going to make millions of dollars. I guarantee it. And then the other thing you have to take into consideration is, are they where you want to be? What I personally like to do is I like to take an audit of my friendships, who are my financial friends, who are my fitness friends, and who are my relationship friends. And I have a circle of influence in different categories. I have my people that, you know, they got a lot of money. They're sitting on a good amount of cash. They drive the fancy cars. They have the nice watches, the nice houses, the big investment portfolios. And those are people I surround myself with for financial topics. I have my fitness friends, people that are high-level submission grapplers, high-level jiu-jitsu guys, MMA fighters, weightlifters, and bodybuilders. Like, I have my fitness friends for that aspect, boxers, even football players. And then I have my circle of influence for relationships, people that are happily married, people that have good families, they have, you know, kids, and you know, or they have good relationships with their friends, their mothers, their spouses, their girlfriends, whatever the case is. Take a look at your circle and ask yourself, are these people helping me become better, or are they holding me from my potential? And if you can't change your circle, then change the circle altogether. And that is probably one of the most important things you could do, especially before you're 21. Number 4 is going to be get your passport and travel out of the country. I think everybody should travel out of the country before they turn 21, because it gives you a perspective shift on life. Now, if you're anything like me, you didn't come from a rich family, you didn't go out of the country a bunch of times as a kid growing up, take advantage of the fact that you're an adult now and you can make your own decisions. Go get a passport, costs like $200, and you know, if you need to save up for a couple of months, you know, save up a couple $1,000 or $2,000 and go on a trip to Europe. Do it. I promise you won't regret it. And the one thing that you will regret is getting to your 50s, 60s, or 70s and wishing that you would have traveled while you were younger and you were mobile and you could actually go and explore the country that you're visiting. So highly recommend that you travel out of the country. Most people never even leave their hometown, and it's really sad. Number 5, I think you should learn, develop, and start to study 2 in particular: sales and marketing. Even if you're not pursuing your career in business, sales, or entrepreneurship, you will always have to have the ability to market and sell. You're going to have to be able to market yourself to employers and sell yourself on a job interview to land the job that you might desire one day. And everybody has to go through that at one point or another. And if you want to ever run a successful business, you're going to have to learn how to market your product or service or yourself and sell to either customers, investors, or maybe even partners. So those are very important skill sets I think everybody should learn. And, don't be afraid to invest money into those things, especially with people that have proven track records in those particular fields. If you're new to the channel, my name is Corban Arana. I am an entrepreneur. I started out, when I was as young as 12 years old, I was selling golf balls on a golf course just to be able to buy my first skateboard. And, I got in sales when I was 16. And by the time I was 21, I had already done over $1 million in transactions. And I really am nobody special. Like, I think anybody can replicate exactly what I did. Anybody could go and work for a marketing company, understand how marketing works, and go and use it to market their own product or service. Anybody can. And so if you're new to the channel, again, my name is Corban Arana. I am going to be posting a lot more content about sales, entrepreneurship, business, finance, anything that relates to money. Really, I think it's really important. But ultimately, I am building this channel because I want to cultivate a community of people that want to succeed in life or do better than they're doing now. And I truly believe that, through my experiences and the things that I've been able to accomplish, through my accomplishments, through my experiences, and through my downfalls, I could teach you to avoid a lot of the pitfalls that come along the way of building a business or of building a successful life for yourself. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like below, comment what content that you would be interested in seeing, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the near future. Check out my video about 3 books that I recommend, especially if you want to learn more about the skill set of sales. There's a video on my channel. I'll link it down below. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.